people, if you drink water, keep cup now. Eh? The wait is over, and I'm almost at the verge of letting the cat out of the bag. Do you want me to do it? Mr. Handsome is here. Should I call him Dad? Should I call him? Okay. He is cute. He's handsome. And I guess he has a lot of things to say today. I mean, you just watch his videos. So what have you to say? Do you have questions to ask him? Do you have some things to say? I mean, anything you want to say, all you need to do is start writing us. Get that number on the screen. You start writing us. Ask him any question and he's going to answer. I told you this is Star Bilang, a show that gives you the opportunity to do a VIP request show. And in each edition of the show, we are going to be doing surprise package here and there. I mean, amazing surprise packages for you because we are here just to deliver. So what are you waiting for? Join us. Let's have fun. So welcome. Yeah, just the way he's sitting, just his charisma. I mean, just the way he's sitting, just the way he's comfortable. I don't want to start talking much. You're welcome.
My pleasure. Thank you.
I don't want to be the one to say your name, where you're from, what you do. So, who is this amazing guy sitting in front of the camera?
Well, I'm Vincusid, musician, actor, choreographer, many more, but you all know me as an artist.
Okay.
So I'm a teacher of games and I'm a star. So I'm right here for some stuff with you guys. So stay tuned. We'll have some talk for you guys. CMTV, connecting.
You got the vibes. I don't want to say a lot, okay? I don't want to say more. I don't want to be the one talking for him. So, what first got you into music?
What first? Man, I have a lot of things that got me into music.
Okay.
But the most vital one is like just following some icon stuff from some people that I really love.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a dream.
All right. So, how long have you been in music? How long have you been doing music?
Talking about how long, you know, if I was like how long you've been there or how long you've been there. Well, I might say 7 years going.
Okay.
But just few years like going to that light.
Being active, getting to the limelight, getting to be known by people. All right, that's interesting. So, who inspired you to do music?
May come as a shock, my inspiration, all my peoples I even here, you know, talking about like those people.
Okay.
I got like Jackson, that's for some other stuff. I got many other people, but surprisingly, they're not even based here.
They are not based here. All right. So, what is your creative process like? As in, the kind of music you create. Do you write it on your own? Somebody writes it for you? How is your creative process like?
Well, in making music, it depends on our own side here. Most of us who write us.
Okay.
But for me, I do write and I accept also ideas from other songwriters.
Okay. So, what genre of music do you do?
I do trap, hip hop, and pop.
Trap, hip hop, and pop. Now, what do you mean by trap? I don't get. Maybe you get to explain it.
Trap music is just about talking. I'm talking the way I'm trapping.
Okay.
Hip hop is a solo part of a particular rhythm you follow. That's hip hop.
So,
is dance stuff. Yeah.
All right. You do trap, you do hip hop, you do others. That's interesting. So, where do you come from?
I like my origin of my tribe.
All of them. Where do you come from? Someone else asks you, where do you come from? What are you going to say?
I'm a Cameroonian by birth. Grew up here, then grew up there.
There where?
Canada, Montreal, such country.
Okay.
And I was there just 4 years.
All right.
But I'm Cameroonian by birth.
Okay. So how does that affect you in your work, in your music?
Like my stay out there or...
Yes, you're staying out there and where you come from. How does it affect your productivity, your work, your music?
Music out there is more diverse and it's not really that easy you think it is.
Okay.
It's a lot of money, man. Thousands of dollars to work. So the reason why most of us we all come here back to Cameroon or our origin is because it looks a little bit easy here than there. If you start here, you get the grounds, then you can be recognized there as something.
Okay.
So it's more easier here, I would say.
So what makes you think music is a lot difficult out and it's a lot simple back here in Cameroon?
The difficult.
What are your aspects?
The difficultness is just about the money.
Okay.
That's just a difficult.
The financial aspect of it.
Yes. But everything there's nothing.
Okay.
Everything. But here it's different. You can just work something, put it, start knowing you.
That's interesting. Well, so what's your favorite time you love to create? I mean, you love to, that time that when you sit or you feel like you want to do the rap, you want to do the trap rap, you want to do the hip hop. Which is that favorite time?
I would just say around midnight. I go crazy with rap.
Okay.
I do some freestyles. I always write my songs at midnight.
Okay, at midnight.
Yeah.
So at midnight while others are busy sleeping, you got no sleep, you get to sit up and you work.
Yeah, I got
That's
to work.
interesting. Now, describe how your art is important to the society. What you do, the kind of music you do, the kind of genre you do. How is it important to today's society?
It's all about expressing. There's nothing that will say that hasn't happened to anybody in this life.
Okay.
Everything that's happened to me has happened to somebody.
Okay.
So I'm indirectly breaking down your situation. So I'm like letting your thought flow. You can feel free, like express yourself in solo music. So it's just about expression.
Now,
Let's set your mind to feel at ease.
You are expressing your mind. You're saying something. But how is this going to impact someone in the society? How is this going to help our society? The kind of art you do. How is it helpful? How will it help our society? How will it impact our society?
Many ways, knowledge-wise, art-wise, connection, bringing investment, investors, peoples, businesses, many. Varies the type of song you put in at that particular point of time.
All right. Talking about songs. So what kind of songs do you do? Do you do anything, everything, or you do a particular? I mean, do you do just love? Or do you think about societal issues? Or what do you like?
I do everything except political stuff.
Okay.
It's not really my stuff.
Okay.
I'm not into that stuff.
Okay.
So I'm keeping myself off some restrictions.
That's no comment for me. You don't expect me to say anything, right?
No calling any names though.
So if you could go on an open show with any artist, who would that be?
Man, I got many artists I want to go on a show, especially based in Cameroon.
Yeah.
I got many, but I will just pick one. Like I'll just go with Kosi for now, man. The vibe is there. Yeah.
I mean, you're very confident about calling Kosi. So why do you choose Kosi? Maybe you could choose this Panchak or some other person. So why do you go in for Kosi?
Because the communication will be very fluent. Everything I want to talk and you want to tell me, it will be very helpful. If I go with CZ, well, it will be helpful, but not really helpful. For what I do, I'm not a singer.
That's no comment from me, Sha. So let's proceed. In the 237 entertainment industry, I mean, which artists do inspire you more? I know you just mentioned Kosi, but I mean someone that you see like the person inspire you. Now you mentioned Kosi when it comes to talking, your talk is going to fluent, you're going to understand each other. So in the 237 entertainment industry, which is that artist that inspire you more?
All right, with the music, I'll go like, this artist inspire me for this stuff, like branding, I'll go with Stanley. With stars and showing the comments, I'll go with CZ. Okay, with talk and expressing the bitterness of a country, I'll go with Jovi. And etc, etc, etc.
Okay, so can we talk about your achievements?
Okay, it varies like for now or for decade, or I don't understand.
What are your achievements? What are the things that you have been able to get at your plate, on your plate, since you started for the 7 years you've been?
For 7 years or for just a few years, cause
I mean, what are your
achievements for those back? Yeah, it's not achievements, man.
Okay. Well, what are your achievements? What can you boast? Like, okay, I've been doing music. This is what I can boast that I've gotten.
Let me see. Though I've been nominated twice for award and I was not picked twice, so it's going to be an achievement someday. Well, I have some connection and branding, and I'm a business person due to my music. My business is flowing. I got salons.
Talking about your business flowing, do you do business apart from just doing music?
No. I do my business, and I still put my business and music together. Business and music, it sells at the same time because you're selling yourself, right?
I just asked about you doing music and doing other business. You said no, so I don't get.
No, I'm saying like I said. have businesses.
Okay.
And there is this thing like my achievement. If I'm talking about achievement for a few years now, I would say I see myself going out places, being nominated for more awards coming. Though haven't received none yet. It's a process coming.
So what business do you do apart from doing music?
I got a salon business.
Wow, okay, salon business. Now, mindful of the fact that music is something you need to put in a lot of effort. You need to put in a lot. How do you manage your salon business and still run the music and do it so well?
I would say it's like I'm resting at the salon. I'll do less work for now because I have somebody working.
Okay.
And I have less of male salon. I got just a male salon.
Okay.
The rest are female salon. So females work.
Alright, that's interesting. Now, let's keep your business aside. Does music pay your bills?
For now, I won't really guarantee or give you that pays my bills.
Okay.
But I would say I get tokens on that music that do pay some stuff. Not my bills. Man, my bills so expensive.
That's interesting. Now, music can pay your bills, so why don't you think of quitting?
You doing journalism, have you thought of quitting?
Of course, journalism is paying my bills. So I asked you if music is paying your bills, and you said music is not really paying your bills.
Yes, it bills varies. Pays my clothing bills. Yes, pay my clothing bills. You ain't pay my flight bill to Dubai, no. You understand?
Right. That's a no comment for me. Now let's talk about this. What are the main challenges you have been facing in the field of music?
Well, let me just say for now, I haven't taken note, but it has been on me. My challenge has been on me. I've been the one. Like I've been wishing myself for some basic things I had to do. Feel like I can do them. But I was stuck and like I can do them. That's my challenge. But for the marketing and everything, for now I don't think there is a challenge about that.
Wow. Guy, let's give what you. As in, you don't have financial challenges, because I get most of the artists, they're like financial challenges because music is too expensive to run. As in, you didn't mention that, so I'm like, wow, dude, you got it. Well, let's proceed. Let's talk about how do you see yourself in the next 3 to 5 years from today?
And I remember they asked me the same question. I was asked the same question some time ago, and I'm here, I'm seeing myself, I'm putting on gray and I'm looking fly, man. I think I'll be somewhere cruising. Very cruising, I'm chilling, so.
Okay. I mean, you didn't answer me. How do you see yourself?
I'll be cruising, having fun, selling CDs, going tours, man. What can I say? I'll have the time of my life.
Alright. If you see yourself having a fancy life, is that it?
I'm already seeing it.
Alright, that's a no comment for me. Let's talk about this. What do you think the government of Cameroon can do to improve on our music sector in Cameroon?
On my own side, I would say they should at least they should give pointers and like open up some places, branches for some upcoming artists to be acquainted. Those upcoming artists, they are being pinned down. I don't even know their talent they have. So I think they should give awareness to the less privileged people.
Who do you refer to as less privileged people?
Those having those financial but have the talent. Those who have these disabilities. I have some disabilities people in the rap here.
Okay. So
cross your legs twice.
So in a nutshell, you're saying they should open up sectors for the upcoming artists, those who have the talent but they are not being able to grow the talents, to nurture the talents. They should open up sectors for them. Okay. So apart from that, any other thing do you suggest they should do?
Man, with the government, I have not seen with the government. You're doing good.
What about awards? Organize award sessions, award ceremonies, they can encourage.
They create more awards, branding, more other artifacts that could help the artists recognize. It will create more, but for now, I think they're doing good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, talking about you, what do you think that can be done to make the 237 entertainment industry in Cameroon a better one?
Talking about growing, that's growth.
In your opinion, what do you think like it should be done?
We are not united. That's our problem. If we are united, our music will be selling very fast.
Okay.
So I think we should bring that love in this music.
All right.
Let's show that love. That's the main important.
Do you have a suggested mechanism how they should go about to harmonize? Because you people are in different towns, different regions. People, this one just doing her own, this one just doing his own. People are just doing like things haphazardly. Nobody's organized. So what mechanism do you think can be implemented so that people can come together and be united?
Well, I would say for the sector, you know, in the music, you have people like A-list musicians, you got people like musician artists. So those A-list musicians could come together, sit, work on, let's see who's next or what region is next.
Okay.
And who are one. And there's this online stuff. Everything goes online.
All right.
You see talent online every day.
Okay.
So they can pick somebody like how some others have been doing.
So have you thought about maybe just doing an online campaign of artists organizing unions where they can be together, associations or so?
Online is one of the best promotion platforms around now. So
you didn't mention that. So
you can do that, but you know there's no dialogue when you can't see that person. It won't flow.
Okay.
Virtual communication won't flow. So you need those pupils around.
Talking about online, can we talk about Stanley Eno and Jovi's co-work on social media?
Yeah, cool. It's really cool right now. Man.
Okay.
It's really cold. There's no war right now. I just see some fans giving out love and sharing them far in your fan base. But back, man, those two are really good.
So what do you have to say about the co-war? I know as of now the co-war is really cool. Yeah, it's calm. Things are calm. You don't get to see them throw slants at each other. But what do you have to say about that?
For me, there's no bad thing like bad criticism and good criticism. It's all business.
Okay.
I throw you water, I throw me water, we both bathe. So I think there is nothing bad with what they're doing. It's just promotion.
Okay. So there's this trending of Operation 80-20. I know, like almost all the artists, they're like 80-20 blah blah blah, 80-20, we are standing for 80-20 campaign. I mean, organized by CY now, CY International. Everybody like, okay, what's your view about the 80-20 thing? Do you support that we should play more of Cameroonian music or content and play less of foreign content?
That's it. That's the thing that we've been saying since decade. Play.
Okay.
We'll come and say, okay, we'll play more, but at the end of the day, we won't play.
You're supporting?
But it growth starts from home.
Okay.
You can't go without home. You want to go out and come to your house when it's not clean.
Now, it takes me back to the first questions I asked you. I did ask you about who inspired you to do music. You know, it's funny that you did not have someone from home. You have someone out of home. So what do you have to say?
Well, it's not really bad.
Okay.
Somebody out of home to inspire you. What matters is, are you doing what you want to do out or here? Because I'm still representing 237.
Yes.
Who inspires me.
Okay.
So that's what is important.
Now, why don't you think that us or the viewers, the audience, they also like things from outside, they don't like things from inside? Because there are a couple of people here, artists, big artists, upper hand artists, that you can also look up to and like, okay, this person inspired me. But you choose to take someone from outside. Same way audience choose to take people from foreign instead of taking us from here. So
the thing is, what you are doing first. You can't cook okra soup and go and take janga and put it.
I get.
You need to take okra and put.
I get it.
So if you like okra, you have to get okra. I'm trying to say I can't be following this person when I don't do that thing.
Okay.
I need to do what I have to do. Then I should bring that culture.
Okay.
That's what I mean. Everybody here, there are many great MCs, many. But what I do is not really what they are doing. But I can capture some particular stuff and add.
Okay.
That's just adding.
Adding to what they do. So you're actually supporting the Operation 80-20 campaign?
I'm down. You should bring home.
Okay.
Home's all about home.
Then what about the issue that most of the artists they produce, they don't take their time to cook what they want to dish out. They don't take their time to dish out the music that will touch souls. They just get to the studio, and you know, some of them, they just do that thing when it gets up there, they get to the studio and produce trash, something that when you listen to it, you will not learn something. You know, some people say out there they are not supporting our own because what we do is not, it's not important. It's not helping anyone. So what do you have to say?
There is nothing that, like, there is no business that you do that doesn't help. Be it bad business or good business, it favors somebody.
Okay.
So you may be getting a pointer from that thing. It all comes back. Are you gaining? It's all about you, right?
Yeah.
Are you gaining something? If you're gaining, you won't quit. That's on you. But now let's go about the public. It's a public gaining. They're not gaining, but they are vibing on your stuff. So it's two different aspects. You can't really blame somebody for stopping something to stop something when somebody is liking that thing.
That's what I'm saying.
It's impossible.
You're supporting 237, and most or many Cameroonians, some of them, they believe that they are consuming foreign content because foreign contents are well to do. They are worthy of their support. The music, the kind of music they produce, they take their time to produce it. So
that is when I say there is no love in this thing. That's when the love comes in.
No.
Because if there is love, any music produced here, you will let your soul feel it. Yes. But if you put your mindset that I have to get the contract tomorrow, you will not eat your arrow that's in the house. It's very simple.
See, maybe we need to go back to this. I simply said, most Cameroonians, they think that, they always say like they like foreign contents because it's worth it. They have been into this thing, they have done this thing, they know it, like they have it on their plates, on their palms, like. So Cameroonian artists, they need to rather learn from foreign artists, not competing with them, because they don't compete in business. So maybe they get to learn, instead of saying that don't play foreign this, don't play foreign that, maybe it's time for all artists, Cameroonian artists, to rather learn.
We have been learning. We will not keep copying.
Okay.
We have to manufacture and let the producers consume.
That's no comment, you know.
So we don't need to keep, like, because the people says, we need to present the culture. We are also known as Makosa peoples. Now we're trying to add different brand, if that's copying and adding. So we won't stay copying. You have to innovate.
Well, on this issue, you know, I have one thing I always say. I can always say maybe most of us or most of our artists, what they need to do is, if people think that what we're producing is not good, why don't we go to the drawing board, get to do something that somebody will look at it and be like, wow, why should I listen to Nigerian song? Let me listen to my own because it's worth it. So, that's it. Let's talk about your project. Any ongoing project?
Well, I'm about dropping an album.
Okay. So, I don't want you to leak the card on the back, you know. If you're about dropping an album, I can't be asking you like, what's the name, what's that? Okay. So have you done any international collaboration with anyone?
Yeah, I have. It's just a recent project still to be released. Yeah.
So asking you anything around that is like asking you to let the cat out of the bag.
Well, soon it will be out.
Okay.
So why not just let it out?
Okay.
Okay, so
Spill the beans then.
It's a collaboration with one Ghanaian solo single.
Okay.
So he's called Mobile.
Okay.
So we've been working on the project for quite a while. Surprisingly, it's set and it's done. Just on the date to release.
And the title of the song?
Title Kosa.
What's the meaning of that?
It's like Makosa.
Okay, Makosa. Wow. So what inspired the song? What's the rationale behind that song?
It's like let me see what you have. It's like, let me see what you have that can sell in my place.
All right, that's interesting. So, any event tour, any media tour at the moment, any project of that sort?
Well, currently working on a tour. Already set schedule in few weeks from now. Out, so we'll be leaving to the tour, going for tour.
Okay.
From the 15th to the 21.
All right, 15 to the 21 is the date. All right, we're going to save it. So, to all the beautiful viewers out there, do save the date. 15 to the 21, you're going to be doing media tour.
Yeah,
Starting from which town?
On all the channels.
Okay.
YouTube.
Okay.
Instagram, on Facebook.
So if someone were to ask you to do an acapella of any song of your choice, what would that song be? Which song would that be? Okay. So can you do an acapella? I know my beautiful viewers out there, they are anticipating, they are salivating, they want to get you sing. So can you do an acapella of any of your songs?
Of my songs?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I'm waiting.
Man, which of them? I got many. I'm like,
okay.
I pick these.
Your favorite song that you would love to do?
Favorite song. I love all my songs, man.
Okay.
I will go with one of my first release. 100,000 never wait. No loss, more wings. Here we do our shit. Chillen in my crate. Niggas got no quake. I ain't your fucking loose. I make money in your street. And I call myself and juice. So I pay my dues. I'm alright, you get my fuse. Nigga try to come on fire. Yeah, but I ain't got no time to rap. Giving all this subscribe. Like I'm paging trap. Blood on silver now. People pay much tax. You ain't king world of you, but you know you got my stop.
You know, by the time I'm leaving the stage, come on, I'm going to start rapping too now. I'll start doing it just the same way he's doing it. I'll start doing it. I'll start doing him like I wish I could get the lyrics. That was amazing. Okay, so where can someone get you? I mean, on the Instagram, on Facebook, if someone wants to get you.
Well, it's the name Vincusid official on any handle.
Okay.
Any handle.
Okay.
Okay.
So the rap you just did, the acapella you just did, what inspired that song?
It's about me. I was like, cause what next? How you gonna bring this in the country? How you gonna make it in this country? So I was like, just talk about yourself. Let's see how it goes.
All right, self-love share. All right, can you do a big shout out to all your lovely friends out there? I know many of them, they're actually listening and they're applauding. Can you do a big shout out?
I would say shout out to my most important people, the people behind the team, RPS Record, the Prince Official, baddest producer. Shout out to my family, my mother, one of the baddest sponsors that I got. So important for me. Shout out to all my fans, my TikTok fans. Much love showing me. All the people nominating me for the awards. Don't worry, we'll get in there. We'll get that award soon. Okay. Shout out to everybody, my Connect You followers and everybody. Much love. Keep going, you know. We got more. And I'm a star.
So what about words for upcoming artists? Words for other artists like you?
Keep going. Just keep going. That's all. Don't stop. Get it.
I feel like not leaving you to leave, like
man, try to leave because I gotta eat, man. I gotta eat.
Well, it was an amazing moment having you on seat. It was an amazing moment, an amazing time getting to talk, to know you, and getting to do, I mean, you guys. So thank you so much for being with us. Thank you for coming, and we do look forward to have you in our next and our subsequent program.
I'm looking forward to the future.
On that note, we take on the musical break. By the time we come back, we have a lot of gist for you.